What's going on, everybody? This is Dave from This Is Punk Promotions. I'm here with the Camel City Blackouts from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. How's it going, boys?
Pretty
Doing
good,
good,
man.
doing
What's
good.
happening?
Same old, same old. Let's jump right into it. So when and
Let's do
how
it.
did you guys form?
You go for it. It was you.
All right, so I don't know when, 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago.
Somewhere in there.
I went to a Dropkick Murphys show and left that show super pumped, super excited.
Where was it at?
Charlotte, I believe. And I was just riding that high. And next day I hit up Ryan because me and him went to high school, and I knew he kind of always played that style of music. And I was like, man, this is something I really want to get into. Like the energy is just so much. So I hit up Ryan and I was like, hey man, you still playing punk rock? And he was like, nah, man, I ain't playing anymore.
No, I didn't say that. I said, yeah. I was like, so I played in a band for a little bit, and that Derek was, I guess, kind of a fan of. I don't know. And then I kind of went the singer-songwriter route, and I just kind of did that for a couple of years. And then he sent me that, and I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And then when we first jammed together, our first EP, which is Come Back Down, and has those two songs that we jammed on the first time, Rooftops and Bastards Boy. There was a couple other songs we jammed on that came later, like Possession, which was our first full-length CD. And there's some that are, lost at sea. So,
But yeah, it all started with some drunken nights in a tiny apartment in Winston-Salem.
That's awesome, guys. So you guys just released a new song, Angels. How's the response been?
that song has taken off. I feel like we haven't pushed that one as hard as we did with the first single. But that one, oddly enough, a lot of people have, whenever we reached out to them, they've actually requested to have that song sent to them in an MP3, so they could play it for, whatever means they're playing it through, which I thought was kind of strange because I didn't know if that was going to be our heavy hitter. But I think for people who are more into the punk rock kind of scene, those people will gravitate towards that song more. It has a little more bite to it. It's a little grittier.
Very cool. So who you guys recorded with, and how was the process?
We recorded with Scotty Sandwich and Johnny Colson at the Sandwich Shop, which it's really nice whenever you work with somebody who understands kind of what you're trying to do. Scotty and Johnny, they both came out of the Chicago scene when my favorite band is Alkaline Trio. But there was Alkaline Trio, Fall Out Boy, Rise Against, 88, Fingers Louie, all these bands that they were in that scene. So it was like this little hub community that they were all a part of. And then they kind of, they just understood what we were going for because we're into that.
And as soon as we hit up Scotty, we sent him a rough demo, and he was like, man, this kind of sounds kind of reminds me of the bands I grew up with, like Alkaline Trio and stuff. And Ryan was like, what? This is my favorite band. So, we couldn't have found two better guys to work with and record this EP. And I think really they helped take those two songs to another level, honestly. They really understood what we were going for. And they just had that knowledge that I think, we've recorded with multiple people in the past, and we love all our recordings. But this one was kind of special because these guys understood the sound and the vibe and the feel that we were going for.
It was definitely a fun time.
All in one day too.
Yeah.
That was all done in one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was quite a bit. We look forward to doing it all in one day again.
That's sweet. So you guys are from Winston-Salem. How's the scene there? Do you have a favorite local band, a favorite venue?
There is no scene really here unless you enjoy butt rock, jam bands, or country music.
there's a lot of jam bands, but there is a really cool venue here that we're, excited is opening back up called the Ramcat. People used to know it as Ziggy's, which was big, in that like metalcore phase. Like ton of awesome bands came through. Like I remember seeing a band Guar there. I don't know how many people know Guar, but like that was crazy. Yeah.
You're not gonna know who Guar is.
But so yeah, the Ramcat's probably like the biggest around here. But
Monstercade is
yeah, one of the
I-
places we love to play, like absolutely love to play, is the Monstercade. It's
bunch
just
of weirdos. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
it's totally our crowd. Like it's just a ton of fun there. It's super unique. If you're ever in Winston and looking for a place to go, you gotta check out the Monstercade because they do so many good things for like, the local bands that the Ramcat's not gonna let play. Like you can go see them at Monstercade and you'll have a great time.
That's where we played.
Yeah.
Very cool. So who are your biggest influences?
So mine, anything Matt Skiba, I will worship the ground that he walks on, and one day hope to meet him. And he'd be like, "Hey, I'm really into your music." So that's like one of my goals. Will it ever happen? Probably not. But a boy can dream, right? And Rancid, I think that was a big one for me growing up.
That was one of the first bands we like bonded on, and kind of I wouldn't say aspired to be, but like we bonded on that.
Blink-182 was another one.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, my big three were Blink-182, Rancid, and Alkaline Trio. And I think yours was NoFX, Anti-Flag.
NoFX, Anti-Flag, and Rancid.
Yeah, and then like Metallica was like his, younger days.
All the classic bands there.
Yeah, man, for
Yeah.
sure.
So now I'm gonna ask you guys some non-music questions. It's a good way for me to get to know you. I did this with the other bands.
Oh
Are
no,
you ready?
no, not at all. Let's do it.
Better get ready.
Okay.
Favorite holiday?
Ooh.
Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
I really like Thanksgiving.
What?
But I also like 4th of July, just because it's a free day to kind of hang out and like either drink beers or eat food, which are two of my favorite things.
There's two of the best holidays: Valentine's Day and Halloween. Valentine's Day and Halloween.
I told Derek that I wanted our music to sound like Valentine's Day or Halloween whenever we first started out, because "Good Morning" by Alkaline Trio, it felt that way to me. So, oh my God, my cat's acting crazy. But yeah, those songs from that album just kind of captured that aesthetic for me. So that's kind of what I told Derek I wanted to do, and he looked at me like I was crazy. So I'm not crazy, I promise. Not clinically.
But yeah, if you listen to Come Back Down, the first EP, let us know if you think it sounds like Valentine's Day on Halloween.
Favorite movie?
V for Vendetta. I love that
Great
movie. I love that one. I think it's so smartly written, and yeah, it's just really good. It's an action movie and it's superheroes. You're on the spot.
My favorite movie, honestly, is Rocky. It's an underdog story. Yeah, it's an underdog story, and he loses in the end. Like that's real life, man. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, and then you're gonna fight back. So I've always liked that story. And there's a little bit of a love story in there too with Adrian and stuff, So I'm a little bit of a hopeless romantic, like it's a good movie.
Sweet.
If you could be any animal, what animal?
Puffin. I just love puffins. They swim underwater, but it looks like they're flying. That's like my favorite animal.
I'm trying to think of something funny. I got nothing, so I'm just gonna go standard dog. So I could just like eat and sleep all day. That's all they do.
Sometimes
Just like
can't.
humans.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm trying to do. Eat, sleep, and get pet.
Would you rather have super strength or super speed?
Well, I already have super strength, so I've lived with that my whole life. So I'd say, why not switch it up? Super speed. So A, you're saving money on gas and you can get to places quicker. Hey, I'm running late because I slept in. boom, I'm at work now. Super strength all day.
Yeah, super speed. If you got super
Or super speed, sorry, I'm stupid.
With super speed, you can get to your beer faster. You know, you can get to the bar faster. I'm going super speed.
Yeah, you just might have to invest in tennis shoes because
You can't get DUI because you got the speed to get home on time. We got a cat about to join the Zoom call.
he's not about to join the Zoom call. I'm keeping him out. He's a little wild right now.
Catch
Yeah,
jealous.
super speed all day.
Yes, definitely super speed.
Blazing fast baselines. I don't know.
If you guys could time travel, would you go to the past or the future?
Hmm.
I would go to the past. I've thought about this, and the Harlem Renaissance is where I'd want to be because you have all the blues singers and stuff, and that was kind of like a community, and it was just really rich with like history. I mean, still stuff that we follow now. So yeah, I'd go into the past.
I'm going past. I have no reason why. I'm just gonna go to the past.
Last question. What are some places in Winston-Salem that visitors should check out?
Foothills Brewery. I think that's a good one. What else? Silver Moon Saloon is a little dive bar that I tell you, PBR never tastes finer unless you're at the Silver Moon Saloon. I don't know why that is. It's perfect for me. Barbecue is really big here. I'm a pescatarian, so I do not eat barbecue, but North Carolina is pretty famous for their barbecue. I know there's some barbecue places, but I don't know what they are because I don't eat it. So that doesn't really answer the question, but it's advertising, the possibility of North Carolina being on the map for barbecue. What other places? You got anything?
You
Oh,
got,
the Penis Tower. We have a Penis Tower in Winston-Salem. It's it used to be the Wachovia building, but it's Wells Fargo now. But
And
everybody
commonly known here as the Penis Tower.
Conan O'Brien actually did a thing where he's trying to get people to go out and vote. And I don't know why he targeted Winston-Salem, but he was like, you don't want to get, hit with that again. He's kind of alluding to the fact that there was like a penis building, and it was really funny. And I was kind of shocked. I was like, Conan O'Brien knows who we are. So yeah, penis building.
Couple other cool things about Winston, home of the Krispy Kreme donut.
Ah, yes.
Texas Pete hot sauce, RJ Reynolds,
And the Camel City Blackouts.
yeah.
Very cool. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on, chatting up a little bit. I also really appreciate you supporting me and This Is Punk Promotions.
Well, thank you for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing this. This helps. I feel like it's mutual for everybody, so it's great. Definitely keep it up, and we would love to come back sometime whenever we have something new.
Quick plug, we do have something new coming in probably about a month's time. We're headed back to the studio in about 2 weeks, and we're going to record 3 new songs with Scotty Sandwich again.
That's so shameless. How dare you?
Check out the Sandwich Shop if you're a punk band trying to, record a great EP or full length. Like, check them out. What city are they in?
I want to say they're near Charlotte. I can't remember.
Near Charlotte.
I am not Christopher Columbus. I am the exact opposite. I have no idea
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
don't think
going.
it's anywhere near Charlotte.
Yeah, I have no
I
idea.
think it's closer to
It's
Raleigh.
somewhere in America.
Yeah. Sandwich Shop. Check it out.
Yes.
You're gonna get a lot of pictures with ham sandwiches and stuff.
No,
But
you're not.
click through and you'll find Scotty eventually.
Sounds good.
All right,
Guys
man.
Have a great night. We'll talk soon.
Sounds
All
good.
right,
And
appreciate it.
we got that T-shirt coming your way.
Sounds good. See ya.